Ben Carloni with us. Ben, congratulations on this start, 4-1, a franchise best. You must be tickled pink with what's gone on here in your second year, and this start with a new head coach, Jamel McMillan.
Yeah, it's been a great start. Obviously a long season, but we'll take it. We have a great group of guys. Feel like we play the right way, and we're competitive every night, so it's all you could ask for so far.
You got to roll the dice on some guys and make decisions, and obviously there were two main ones that you made, at least in our eyes on the court. Xavier Simpson replacing the point guard spot, which has been strong in your history, and then going out and making a move to get Jonte Porter, who's been everything I would imagine you could have ever dreamed of.
Absolutely. I mean, Xavier's the ultimate table setter. He dictates the game. He dictates the pace. He kind of gets everyone in order. He's really the quarterback on the floor for us. And then Jonte, a guy that's 6'10", can stretch the floor, block shots, rebound, has a passing feel. I could go on all day about him, but he's been incredible.
Jamel McMillan, we talked to before the game, and he said it's just been a concoction of guys that get along with each other. He spoke of their spirit and how everybody's just connected. How were you able to come up with that concoction?
I think just identifying guys that are selfless and just want what's best for the team. There's guys that, will come out and try to get their own, so to speak, to get the next contract, get the next thing. For us, I think it's kind of an all-for-one mentality, and each night it's just someone different. So we just try to seek those guys out that fit that mold.
Jamel McMillan, the first-year head coach. Talk about hiring Jamel and his philosophy and what intrigued you guys to bring him in and lead this franchise.
Yeah, I always joke with people that he was born to do this, right, with his dad. But, I mean, he has a perfect balance of youth where he can connect with the guys, but also has a wealth of experience working as a front-of-the-bench assistant in the NBA, having done this for a decade plus. And so it was a pretty easy decision, in all honesty, just with all those things added up.
The assistant coaches all were retained, and assistant coaches, I would assume that was a strategic part to kind of keep this culture together that's been a good culture since the inception.
It's been great, and we have really good momentum, from last year, and there's been some individuals that have kind of taken a step on and off the floor. So, again, to keep that infrastructure while also adding a guy like Jamel, it was a no-brainer.
Stanley Amude, one of your two-way guys, is really showing off at the big league level. What's it like to watch one of your guys go up, make a splash, and yet you don't see him on your court per se, but he's doing good things individually and helping the big club?
Yeah, we obviously miss him on the Cruise floor, but beyond the wins and losses of the G League, these are some other examples of having wins. And Stanley, working his way onto an NBA floor and really helping the Pistons is another win that we take pride in. And it's not just me or, Jamel or the assistants, it's the support staff. And it's just a good example of someone sticking with the program and you kind of seeing the fruits of his labor for sure.
We're at halftime with the Cruise leading by 10 over Cleveland. Ben Carloni, the general manager in his second season. What's the outlook of this team? What would you like to get done? I know wins and losses are valued in the G League, but it's not everything. There's other things you need to weigh. What do you see in this team, and is this team settled in? Are there changes to be made? What's the future look like? I know it's early on in the year.
Yeah, I think we're pretty settled in. We actually haven't had our full team yet. Malcolm Caslon's missed a few games. He's under the weather. And David Nawab is just getting healthy. So I think we'd like to see everyone here, including Stanley, to kind of see what we have. And I think that would maybe dictate what we need. But things are good so far.
How about the atmosphere? This is a Friday night, Midtown Detroit. I mean, this is kind of how you drew it up, right?
100%. No, it's a great setup here at Wayne State. We really feel like it's a competitive advantage, having everything so close to the Pistons facility. And, we love the support every night. It's been awesome.
All right, most importantly, everything else doesn't matter. This is the big part. You are a Columbus native. And this Michigan-Ohio State rivalry has to have existed in your home at some point throughout childhood. What's it like being a Columbus native in Michigan with the big game next day? What's it like?
It's lonely, as you can imagine. Living here, try to get through this half, and then I'll focus on the Buckeyes after.
There he is, Ben Carloni joined us. Thanks a lot. Congratulations on a great start.
Thank you so much. Appreciate it.